Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We're here almost the middle of January, and sunny day today here in Warsaw. Very nice. A lot of snow on the ground. Winston, good to see that you're back and healthy and looking good.
Thanks, Craig. You look very nice yourself.
Yeah, thank you. And a lot going on. We're in the middle of. We just put out the short list on Monday for the CEE Retail Awards, and I must say, Winston, big, impressive list. So well done for you and the team putting that together.
Yeah, I mean, I was very impressed with the amount of nominations we got this year. Really,
yeah.
It's like a record-breaking amount of nominations, and yeah, we tried to cover it all.
Yeah, it really does seem retail is back, but we'll discuss more on that in our special CEE Retail Awards Coffee with Craig, which you'll see later in the week. So let's kind of shoot over to the news for Wednesday. I know a lot's going on. I see a lot of new press releases coming out, so I guess people have waited for the holidays to end to put them out, or just getting the deals done. So let us know what's going on the headlines, and then we'll move on from there.
All right, yeah, thanks, Craig. So, yeah, developer GLP has expanded its portfolio in Warsaw and acquired 2 new warehouses. LCP Properties has started a new project in Gdansk. Panettone's to build a logistics centre for Rossmann near Budapest. And MLP Business Park Vienna has welcomed its first tenant.
Yeah, so a lot going on around the region.
A lot going on the logistics front today.
So, yeah, great. Well, we'll definitely like to hear all the news coming up. Just covering what we've already got going on this year. It's the Retail Awards, CE Retail Awards, February 8th here in Warsaw. Record number, as you heard from Winston, record number of retailers, record number of nominations. I mean, retail is back. So if you're doing anything on the retail side, or a retailer looking to expand, or anybody with property where there's a retail opportunity, opportunities for retails, or even something on last mile or logistics, definitely come to our event. Straight after that, MIPIM coming up in Cannes. Of course, we're the international media partner for that. We have our stand there. Cocktail party on the Wednesday, the second day of MIPIM at 2 o'clock on our stand. So definitely come. I think it's the 15th. So come along to that, or 12th. So come along to that. A lot going on for Central Eastern Europe. I see we're already getting RSVPs for that. So we have space available at our stand. We have some nice canapes, some drinks, some great wines. And, it's always great to catch up with people from the region doing business here, and companies that are looking to come into the region. So join us at MIPIM there. Also pick up one of our magazines, the Europa Property Real Estate Guide. Still opportunities to advertise in it, I think, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, still some things coming out. A lot of advertisers already coming up for that and signing up for that. So if you've got anything, again, to get out to the attendees at MIPIM, this is the place to do it. We've got distribution at our stand, at all the stands, actually. We distribute to all the stands. We distribute to all the hotels in the region, and it's a lot in Cannes and also in Nice. We also have distribution at the International Press Stand. So a lot of great locations to get the magazines out. You can also pick one up during our cocktails. Right after that, our SEE Awards, the longest running event in Southeastern Europe for real estate awards, is in Romania on April 18th. So if you haven't signed up for that, please do. And then right after that, in May 23rd, is our Baltic Real Estate Awards in Sopot, which is always exciting to go to. Very nice weather, always sunny, warm. We do that at the Radisson Hotel, also there in Bucharest. We do it at the Radisson, and also in Sopot at the Radisson. So having said that, we'll take a little break, a little bit of information about our retail awards, and we'll be right back with Winston Norman and the news. So welcome back, and Winston. Again, excellent headlines, and sounds like a lot going on the investment development stage. So let us know what is happening in more detail.
Yeah, sure, Craig. So we'll start in Warsaw, and GLP has announced that it has acquired 2 logistics centres near Yankee, just outside of Warsaw. It's around 37,600 square metres of space. And GLP says that they'll be working with the occupiers to enhance the sustainability credentials of the buildings and further increasing their BREEAM and ESG credentials. So this will benefit existing and future tenants, which, yeah, super important in today's market.
Yeah,
ESG.
yeah.
And according to Marek Jandas, Director of Investments and Asset Management at GLP Europe, this acquisition reinforces GLP's strong presence and investment expertise in key Central European markets. The addition of GLP Warsaw 7 strengthens our portfolio near Warsaw that now includes 6 existing fully leased logistics parks, as well as 1 project in an advanced stage of preparation. So, yeah, I would imagine that was not an easy deal to get over the line. I can't imagine there's that many free or, places available.
Yeah, available. For such a good location as well.
Such a great location.
Well, definitely a deal for the investment awards in October. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't announce the size of the deal, the value, but yeah, definitely one to follow up on. And
sure, we'll know by then.
Yeah, by then I think we'll know. Yeah, good. And staying in the warehouse and logistics sector, and LCP Properties received a building permit for a SBU project under the multi-park brand. A small business unit, Craig, in Gdansk, and it will be called Multi-Park Gdansk. And it's the first stage. Will have 5,400 square meters, and will have 18 modules in total. And this is scheduled to be delivered in the fourth quarter of 2024. And according to Magdalena Kowalewska, COO of LCP Properties in Poland, in the first weeks of the year, we maintain the high pace of activity from the end of 2023. Within just 1 month, we've received permits to build 2 separate multi-parks, first in Sosnowiec and now in Gdansk. We are strongly focused on growth, and we look forward optimistically at 2024, which has already begun through the prism of great opportunities for our further development. Yeah, and LCP are really pushing
doing a lot. Yeah, well, these small business units, I think, of you look in the rest of Western Europe, UK especially, big business, and you don't see too many in Poland yet, but it seems like there's going to be now.
Yeah, and definitely in that area around Gdansk, there's got to be a lot of demand for space.
Yeah, small companies or medium-sized companies that need a bit of office where the warehouse is with the office space. So great to see, and LCP expanding more into that now. Good.
Yeah. Staying in logistics centre sector, and European retailer giant Rossmann has decided to build a new warehouse and office complex to serve its growing needs in Hungary and the CE region. The new centre is part of Rossmann's growing expansion and will offer 28,000 square metres of warehouse space, and which already hosts other major retailers. The handover is scheduled to the end of 2025, and Panettone Hungary is building the project, and the project is owned by OTP Property Investment Fund, and Rossmann will create a semi-automated warehouse, which can be extended in the future if needed. All the latest technical solutions and materials, solar panels, heat pumps, e-chargers, etc., will serve ESG compliance.
Well, there you go. I mean, Rossmann's expanding in Poland, 150 stores this year, so no surprise Hungary.
Yeah, they're doing an awful lot of work. Yeah, and just looking at their nomination for the resale awards, the amount of stores they open per year is pretty impressive.
I think they're funding 90% of the retail development, probably, and 90% of the projects.
Yeah, I think a very attractive partner.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Panettone Hungary, they actually won an award at our last event in Hungary as well. So. Starting there a couple of years ago, doing great. It looks like.
Yeah, there's a lot of need for good warehouse logistics space around Budapest.
Of course, OTP, one of the biggest investors down there.
That's correct. And finally, for today, Craig, staying in the warehouse and logistics sector, a plumbing and HVAC equipment distributor has become the first tenant at MLP Business Park in Vienna. The company is part of the GC Group Osterek and will occupy a total of around 3,300 square meters. And the complete facility is scheduled for handover in December 2024, and the lease was brokered by CBRE. And according to Peter Folb, he's the country manager at MLP Group in Austria, the Austrian market is still considerably undersupplied in warehouse space, and our project has attracted a lot of attention. The appeal of the project lies in its prime location within the Vienna metropolitan area, its modern architecture, the implementation of top-tier sustainability solutions. And yeah, that's an interesting bit of news there, because I'm really surprised to hear that Vienna is undersupplied. Maybe it's undersupplied in modern warehouse.
Yeah, in the center of Vienna, it sounds like it can't be an easy place to be building warehouse space. It's got to be a little bit tough. But I think even Austria in general will become more of an interesting place for logistics, because you have Newport Logistics Fund that just announced, not in Vienna but in Austria, they're building warehouse. So I think probably because just CE is getting bigger for online shopping as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because you've got like Slovakia, Hungary, and the Czech all around the area, and yeah, I know Slovakia is a big warehouse logistics market, and
Sure.
I guess maybe it is a bit more expensive in Austria. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe so, but I think we'll start seeing a lot more coming out of Austria. I know we're going to be filming something on the Coffee with Craig show from one of the projects in Austria as well.
Right.
This I think in the first quarter, so it should be quite interesting. So we'll probably be getting a bit more on Austria and the logistics, maybe not only logistics. So good to see. Yeah. So that's all we have for today.
Those are the highlights for today.
Well, thank you all for watching today's Coffee with Craig show. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will see you tomorrow with the news. And of course, we have our special Coffee with Craig show coming up, just focusing on the retail awards. So if you're in retail, don't miss it. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.